Okay, so the next stage of our journey, which is the final stage of our journey, takes us from Discovery Parks in Eden, and from there we're heading across to the Glengarry Hotel and Pub, just outside Traralgon, for a night there, and then from there we'll be heading home. So let's hit the road.
So yeah.
The numbers counting?
Yep. So we are literally just about to cross from New South Wales to Victoria on our final leg home. Mixed feelings. Want to get home, want to see the dogs, want to see my own bed.
But back to work on Monday.
And for me on Tuesday. Really enjoyed the holiday so far. One more day to go, one more sleep.
Yep. So we're heading to the Glengarry pub. It's Victoria. Look at the weather. Look at the. Pay attention, Queensland. Look at the weather. Yeah. Enough said on that, I think.
Yes. I know we've got mixed feelings. We've really enjoyed the holiday. Really enjoyed travelling. I guess life has to go on. We have to go back to normal.
Yeah. Earn some more money so we can do some more trips. So yeah, so we're heading to Glengarry. We're going to have a pub dinner tonight,
the last supper before home.
Yeah, and then tomorrow back to the Brisbane Ranges and get this caravan all unpacked, get it washed because it's disgusting, and get ready to get back to work on Monday. So we're driving through an area at the moment that was affected by the fires a couple of years ago, where Malakuta was actually cut off. And if I just show you how well it's all springing back. So just showing you, you can see the way the trees are coming back. The greenery on the trees is growing very differently to the way it would have been before. Seems to sort of grow up the trunk, so there's no top on the trees. See, this area looks like it escaped it to a degree. There is some black trees in there, but just goes to show how it's coming back. Obviously interesting to see it. We saw it on the news. But driving through this area, you kind of appreciate how Malakuta got cut off. There are a few trees here. It must have got too hot, and when it gets too hot, unfortunately, it kills everything, which is the importance of doing low-level burns, keeping the fuel low. So that these fires don't get that hot. See here, most of these trees are dead. Some of them are coming back, but most of them are not going to come back, they're just dead. It obviously changes the landscape.
Yeah, right. Darren was going to put his brakes in at like 10:45 and I said you can't do that, you got to have a brake at 5L.
Yeah, we're inside the road.
Very tight.
It's in traffic lights yet though.
Had a few rock slides in this area.
God, that stretch of road seemed like forever the other day when we went down. Yeah, it did seem like that. They're bloody sights, and there's going to be a stoplight around the corner or what?
That's what we've seen. Oh, there you go, there's a stop.
I don't know why they leave their door on.
So where we were camping last night, one of the guys this morning said, oh, by the way, when you're on your way to Lake's entrance, there's been a bit of a rock slide. So this is what the traffic lights are about. Up ahead of us is the rock slide.
Possibly. It does look like a rock slide, doesn't it?
Mm. The view's pretty amazing. Oh, there's Darryl and Ellen. One of those boulders falling on you.
No. Sure. It's a fair sized rock. Fair slide, isn't it?
Yes. Trees came down and everything.
Okay, so we've made it to our last stop, which is the Glengarry pub. Got the van set up, leaving them attached because obviously we're home tomorrow. Three of us here, guys splitting an awful lot of wood, all by hand. And this is the pub, which looks alright. Music playing in there. There we go. Oh yeah, it's copyright infringement, so we're going to move away and we'll head back to where the guys are sitting under the awning. Okay, so morning's broken on the last day. We pack up today and head off home. So we had a good meal at the Glengarry pub last night. Very noisy in there. There was some events going on, a bit of football. A lot of young people come here. But a very lively pub. It was good, enjoyed it. It was a good night. We met up with some of Ellen's family. The car remained attached overnight, so not too much packing up to do today. Just got to take the Starlink down and just secure things inside. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. Okay, update on Starlink. So Starlink has been great. Everywhere that Starlink advertise you get service, you do get service. You get fast internet. No problems with it whatsoever in that respect. The only one place where we did have an issue was at Burke, but we were camped pretty much right under a tree, so on the southern line, so no surprise there. We could have chosen somewhere else to camp. We would have got service, I'm absolutely sure. One drawback we have noticed with it is because Starlink, because the router is 240 volt powered, you do need to run an inverter, and it needs to be a pure sine inverter to run Starlink. That draws a fair bit of current. So you've stopped at platform 3854 Cafe.
I got a coffee.
Time's got a coffee.
One I haven't had to make myself.
It's an old railway station that they've made into a cafe. And this is a cycling rail trail. This is where the old train line used to go. It's got a market here. We'll have a look at. We've just had breakfast over at the Traralgon Lions Club stand where we did bacon and egg sangers.
That's all we've done. One of them hasn't. One of them's still on the side of the road.
This is the Glengarry pub, or the Glen pub.
Currently open.
Currently open. Good food. Yeah.
Yeah.
With light.
Yeah.
Good food. Good atmosphere in there as well. Definitely a full-on party atmosphere in there. But yeah, it's good. Yep, sounds about right. And then back down. This is where the camping area is, down the side of the pub. Landlord's a decent guy, just give him a call. If you want to camp here, I'm sure he'll make room for you.
It's a prison.
Yeah, that's the outdoor area. Really nice big fire. Yeah, it's a good pub. We'll come back here. Looks like the awning should be dry.
everyone, just like that, it's done. We're on the road to home.
Yep.
Probably about 2k from home. The dogs will be going nuts, looking out the window, going, is that them? Are they home yet? I can hear something.
Yep.
And we'll turn up and they'll go absolutely crazy and then sulk.
Probably.
Yeah. But I do have steak that I saved from last night's dinner because it was just way too much. And I can bribe them. They're easily bribed. No.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to turn you around. It's a beautiful sunny day in Victoria.
Ha ha.
It's a little bit windy, but I just love the colours as we drive home through the Brisbane Ranges. Everything looks so clean and fresh. So there we go, that brings our 3 and a bit week holiday to conclusion. Back to reality for Richard tomorrow and me on Tuesday with work, and we look forward to seeing you again with our next adventures.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Well, the trip's over. We've been back to work now for the last week. So just to give you a quick rundown onto what we got from the trip. So the trip was around 8,400 kilometres. We spent about $3,300 in fuel doing that. Now obviously that's towing a 3-ton caravan. The Ranger returned around 18.8 litres to 100 kilometres, which towing that van, that's pretty good. Now I know there's people out there going, oh, you know, that's really bad. The Ranger previously with the 33-inch tyres, last time we did the trip, we could barely get it under 20. So really what that equates to is just about the fuel savings, half the cost of the tyres over that period of trip. So I'm quite happy with that. Ranger performed really well. The only issue we had while we were away with it was 2 things. First thing is the Ranger didn't have the charging system set to charge dual batteries, which luckily I had with me a scanner to be able to do that, to switch that on. And the second thing is I had a problem with a steady light loom which controls my fog lights, my spotlights, which they packed up, so I had to disconnect the loom because I actually ended up with an issue where I had one headlight as well, and it was that loom that was playing up, which is unfortunate. It's a 2019 car, so the loom itself is actually only 3 years old. But there we are. I've removed it. I will have a look at it and see if it can be fixed. Okay, so we're back at the property, back up in the Brisbane Ranges. Beautiful day today. Can ask for a better day. So the van's been out there for a week. We did try cleaning it on the way back through the car wash. We took it through a car wash, but the van was so big I could actually only get, with the hoses they give you, I could actually only get the front, the back and one side. So I've still got to go out and wash the van. And it was a pretty ordinary wash as well. I did the Ranger at the same time. But yeah, the van's all back. Starlink set up at home and working brilliant. Tiny's mum's come back off her trip as well. She was doing South Australia. So there's the van. Let's just spin you around. Hello, we've got some ducks saying hello, look. Probably pooing everywhere. But yeah, the van's all back. It's not looking too bad. It could do with, it has got some watermarks, could do with a bit of a wash. This is the good side actually. But yeah, very, very happy with this van. As I say, it's now just over a year old. He's done some Ks. He's been up and down to Queensland twice. This side is looking a little bit second hand, it does need a wash. But yeah, it's done some Ks. So I thought I'd take a moment, I'll get the drone out shortly and send the drone up. Just to show you what we're on and the kind of views we have. And we're overlooking Staunton Vale. So let me have a look. So this is our acreage. We have got a bush section over this side. So over there, over in the corner, we've got an area of bushland, which I've got to get over there in a minute and set a few fires. Got a lot of gum leaves down, a lot of trees that have come down, and I've taken the wood, obviously, for our fire, but there's a lot of branches that still need to be burnt off before the fire season starts again. It's never ending, to be fair. It's a fair amount of work, but it does need to be done. And then we got our dam just over here. And we've got a few areas of little bonfires I've set up. Very peaceful here. Beautiful.